What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So I'm sitting here checking out the market, trying to get my finger on the pulse, seeing what's going on. We had a abnormally high day today, where much of the market was in a sea of green. I mean, we're still seeing a 24-hour green all across the board here, but this last hour, I'm noticing a sea of red just come pouring in, which to me is this is institutional. Um, there's there's too much red over the last hour that just magically appeared to not be institutional. Meaning this is whales. I obviously I don't know for a fact, but this looks to me like whales are at play here, and they're doing it in the middle of the night in the United States. So they're taking profit off the table, and they're doing it in a way. I don't know. I don't know if this. I don't know if the market's going to go back up, but they're doing it all at one time in an hourly frame here. So pretty much every cryptocurrency's down. If it was just one or two or 10, or like if this was green and then red, green and red, green and red, I would say that the whales weren't at play. But the fact that it's all happening in this hour here, it doesn't just it's too much coincidence, is what I'm saying. So in taking a look at this market here, the reason I haven't been able to make a video is because I'm confused myself about the market, because we've never seen a day like this where everything went up, most everything. Not there was maybe literally 95% of the top 100 cryptocurrencies went up today, maybe 90%. But I've never seen a day like that before on this level. So I don't know what direction to go with it. So I've just been holding. I've really just been holding. But, now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh, wow, what should I have been trying to fork it into something else? But where would I have put it? Into fiat? Because that's what these whales are more than likely doing. They're taking profit off the table and they're forking it into fiat. Because if they were forking it into Bitcoin, you'd see Bitcoin up. So Bitcoin would be all in the green, and these would be in the red. I mean, look at Bitcoin right now. It might even be a great time to take some profit and put it into Bitcoin since it's at this price. Um, this is whales at play, in my opinion. But I'm bringing this up to you guys so you guys can see what it looks like when whales are in play. And I don't know what they're doing here to how they're able to pull money out. Like, they didn't just. This is what it is. They didn't when they came in. They didn't just pump one coin. They pumped like a whole bunch of coins, and they just injected it like 20 to 30%. Whoever this whale is, or whatever this whale is, whatever institution this is at play. More than likely, it's a Wall Street thing. You guys can tell me I'm full of what, but I mean, how do you see this much red over the span of an hour? All day I've been watching this, and this is the first just red. You'd call it a red candle. I mean, steam. It's like, I'm trying to get my finger on the pulse to see what's going on here and make sense of it. It'll definitely be interesting to see what happens here in the next. Definitely in the next 12 hours to see if these turn red and if this turns red. Because Bitcoin dominance was at 49% earlier. Now it's going back to 50%. So based on what I'm seeing, if I just refresh this, let's take a look. Went from 614. Where's it at now? 614 billion, 617 billion. Okay. So there's more money pulling in now. And where is it coming into? It's not coming into Bitcoin because price didn't really fluctuate. It's not really coming into Ethereum. I don't know if this is an algorithm issue or if this is a whale or a bunch of whales playing. Okay. So I'm sharing this with you guys because this is what it looks like when you see an abnormal behavior. in a day, or when things shift. And it's just interesting. Let's see if I can figure out. Let's see if we can figure out, because I'm thinking aloud with you guys on this video to show you guys kind of things that we can look at. Let's take a look at Mise Go and see where the money's coming out of Mise Go. Mise Go to USD, Mise Go to BTC. Okay, so it's BTC. Really difficult here to figure out where we can catch it. Let's see what's going on here with Bitcoin. BTC Korean won. I wonder if these, because it's the middle of the night in the United States. So I wonder if there's because it's daytime in Asia, or it's evening time, late afternoon in Asia right now. I wonder if it's Asia manipulating the market. That's possible. I wonder if there's Asian whales right now playing with the market with this Korean won. Okay, so we've seen Korean won here. Obviously, we still see USD. It doesn't indicate. There's no definitive answer to say that this is Asian activity, other than the fact that they're awake while it's just now early morning in New York. Seeing some Korean won here. USD. So I wish I could break it down by the last hour. If I knew if I could see this instead of by the 24-hour, and I saw it by the hour, I would know where the exchange is occurring. But because it's by 24-hour, it's really hard. I mean, I need more data. Like I need a more advanced tracker here to give a full, accurate insight, and most of it would have to be in a 24-hour volume. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a whale, and it might be over in Korea. It might be coming from the Korean won, which would mean China and Korea playing with the market a little bit. I don't know. It's too early for Wall Street, isn't it? Unless Wall Street's using some sort of advanced algorithm to take profits early in the day right now. But this is just weird to see everything down, except for like Tether, because Tether was the only thing that was down, and now Tether's the only thing in the green, right? In the top, we don't even see it green over the last 24 hours. You guys would have to be tripping to tell me that what I'm seeing is inaccurate. I mean, you guys are seeing this. This is 1 out of 91 over the last 24 hours are all of a sudden, in the red after a day where they were mostly in the green. I could understand if it was happening systematically, like in a graduated pullback, where some of these started pulling back because one got signaled and the other one got signaled, and they're like, okay, everyone's taking profit, let's take profit and pull it into fiat. But let's take a look one more time and see where this number goes. So it's at 617, let's see, 618. So there's more money coming in, and it's not coming into Bitcoin. So where's it coming into? Where could it possibly be coming into? Is it Tether? Is there a lot of money coming in Tether? See, I need a 24-hour on this. BTC to Tether. Inc. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think is going on here. We obviously have Bitcoin dominance rising, or it was below 49. It was below 50%, and which is interesting. I'd like to see Bitcoin stabilize at 19,000, 20,000, and see this number pulled way lower. I'd like to see this go to like 45% if we could. Anyways, I would say if you're trying to get into IOTA, probably a decent time to consider getting into IOTA, but that's a long-term hold. IOTA could continue to go down, which would be more accumulation, but IOTA's found some stability at this price range. There's no doubt about that. I mean, over the last 7 days, IOTA you'd want to try to get it at 350. That's why I'm saying if you buy right now, might be high, but long term, this is going to be, um, um, who knows? I mean, you could say this could be at the Ethereum market cap this time next year or more. In that case, it would make this a $20 IOTA, maybe more than that even. So, it really could be a $20 IOTA for sure. So buying at this price or 350, what's the difference? I mean, you guys have seen how the market's moved. I mean, if you bought Ethos at 138 or 162 and it's sitting at what's Ethos at? You see, it didn't really even matter because it was all going up anyway. 204 now. You're talking the difference between 10%. So with IOTA, if you're trying to get into IOTA, I mean, you could get more. You have more buying power, but IOTA appears to have found some stability around this $4 range. You can wait and see if it pulls back to 350, which would give you more purchasing power. But yeah, I mean, with things pulling back like this, I was holding for sure. I was holding all day. Like I wasn't selling and I wasn't buying. But now, if things really pull back, as long as it's not everything, like in a perfect setting, it would be only some cryptocurrencies pull back and some stay the same. But if everything just goes at once, that's too much fluctuation in the market. We need more stability in the market where if Cardano goes down, that doesn't mean that Qtum's going down with it, or if Qtum goes down, it doesn't mean that Cardano's going down, because then you can fork into different positions without so you can trade more effectively if one's stronger than the other. For example, let's just say this. So let's say Stratus, right? Let's say Stratus stayed at 1216, but you notice that Populous pulled down to $24 all of a sudden, right? And you were up on your Stratus position over the last 7 days. It says 20%. So you could fork your 20% profit into a Populous at whatever the loss is. Let's see, that's not really a good example. Why don't we use a real example like IOTA? So while you're here's an example. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put the perfect picture out there, but I need real life scenarios. So in this case, Quantum up 70%, IOTA down 12.28%. So you could take profit on something that's up really 409% over the last 7 days. You can take profit there and then put it into something that's underperforming, and you can fork your profits, if that makes sense. That's what I've been trying to say here. So you sell high here and you buy low here. That's what I'm getting at. It's a sell high, buy low. That's what you're looking for in most of your scenarios. When you're looking for the best opportunity to see if you should sell, you should be asking yourself, well, what am I going to buy low right now? Where's my low buy? And that's why if something's in the red, that's an indicator for me. Like Electroneum. I've been on Electroneum all week because it's been in the red. And I'm not experiencing FUD here. Okay? I'm not going to get FUDded out of Electroneum because I'm seeing red here. I've already got a position, so I'm like, well, accumulate more Electroneum. So I would take one of these positions where I'm way up, maybe Verge. I would sell Verge and jump into Electroneum in an aggressive position, waiting for when this one rolls, because this one will roll again here soon. So that's kind of the stuff I'm looking at. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you're new here, you can subscribe, and if you've been subscribed, you can hit that notification button. We'll see you next time.